On your foot pegs, you're like on the edge of them. Try to kick up against it.
Up against it.
Just gets that little more pinch, and you can now, it just holds the bike so much better.
Okay.
Instead of being like here, you get those feet in, and you're just gonna grip so much better with your knees. And now your feet, you were good. You were on like the balls of your feet, but you were just like right like that.
Okay.
So just think about when you put it on, kind of like whoop, pick it up against.
And I get that because that's what happened before. My legs will just slide right off.
Yeah.
So that's it.
There
okay.
You go.
Sweet. Thank you.
Again. Going. You were on a mission to go with them. I was like, hey, go for it. Gary paid me, you go with them.
Nate always just leaves him and he's like, he stays in the truck.
I know.
He never stays in the truck.
I was literally just thinking that. No, he's always in the truck. I'm like, no, dude. As soon as you leave, your dog's out. Okay, guys. So what we're gonna work on, right? We talked about that attack position.
That's why
Next step is going into the brake position. That have done this before with me, I got a couple things that we're going to work on a little differently, but our form's going to be the same. Zach, come on over here. Oh, we'll do it on Zach's bike. Everybody just turn and look at Zach, or on Anthony's bike. You want him back here? Yeah, might as well. Here, how about Did everybody see Zach? Okay.
I can't.
You good? Now can you? Yeah. Nah, okay, good. If you couldn't, we'd have issues. Maybe glasses are in need. Okay, show us your brake position. So we're gonna work on slowing down, right? It sounds funny, but the best way to go faster is to be able to slow down faster, right? If you can slow down fast, you can either get back on the gas fast, you can stay on the gas longer. So if we can get this form down, it'll help you guys a lot. Stand up, Tack.
Isn't it just the same as the brake, the attack?
Yep, just roll, but just pushing back. So, like he said, it's dang near the exact same as the attack position, but everything's gonna be sliding back. We're trying to get weight onto that rear wheel, a little less weight on the front. If he's all the way forward and he's on the brakes, what's gonna happen?
End up.
Exactly, over the bars, front end's gonna tuck, something like that. So he's gonna start pushing his body weight back a little bit. He's grabbing on the clutch and the front brake. Cause a couple of you guys that are new to the clutch, we gotta be able to pull that front or that clutch in while we're braking. if we just slam the brakes, what's gonna happen?
The bike will die.
The bike's gonna die. It's gonna stall out on us. So big bike's the same, right? I see a lot of big bikes, they hit the brakes and they don't pull that clutch in, and now it's just and stalls out on us. Okay, so as we're coming in, he's pushing his body weight back, but he's still, right, he's not locking his elbows out. See, he's still got a bend in his, in his elbows. If he was fully locked out straight and he hit something, it's gonna flip his elbows backwards. He's gonna lose stability of that front end. So he's pushing his body weight back. He's kind of keeping that bend in his elbows. He's keeping his waist and everything strong, still nice straight back. I got you there. Look at this toe, right? Where's his foot?
You can't see the other one, but it's on the brake.
Toe on the peg. This side, of course it's not because he's on his rear brake pedal, but this side, he's using that foot to keep his body weight back. If he was on his heel and he started hitting the brakes, it's just gonna automatically roll his knees forward, and now he's got all this extra weight on the front end, right? That doesn't look right. So something to think about, trying to get that one foot on the peg. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna set up a little spot over here. If I can maybe get, like, you guys just to scoot that way here. Anthony and Zach are gonna demonstrate what we want. He's gonna come in, they're gonna be on the gas, What's up?
Do you want us locking the rear wheel up, or?
I want you braking as fast as you can. If you gotta, I mean, it's not ideal to be locking the rear wheel up. Our goal is to, like,
Get the chatter.
yeah, to let that bike slow down. And when we're locking the rear brake up, it's sliding out of control, right? It's not really in control.
You want to hear your chain slapping?
So let's watch Anthony. He's gonna demonstrate. Zach's gonna demonstrate. You're gonna see him coming in. Yeah, on the gas, brake, brake, brake. Somewhere right in around here, I'll be standing. They'll stop and get back going. They'll do it twice. I want you guys to focus on their butts. Sounds funny, but look at their butts, how they're being pushed back. Watch that foot, how their foot's being rolled back, and how their arms aren't locked out, right? They got a little bit of a bend in them. Pretty much perfect, right? Right in front of me, he knew exactly where he needed to start braking. He kind of carried that brake, snore, right? He wasn't locked up. Snore, snore. He wasn't locked up, was he? He was just looking that way the whole time. He wasn't locked up, right? He's letting that rear tire kind of, you can hear it tick, 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 tick as it's coming in. See, Zach's a little off, right? He's on the gas, locking his rear brake up, so he slid so much farther past. Where Anthony, he's modulating that rear brake a little more, a little front brake more, so the rear tire is actually like click, 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 and slowing him down. Give me one more.
And that happens when you pull in your clutch.
Huh?
When you pull in your clutch.
Yeah, you pull in your clutch too much, and that's, you're sliding in. You got to be modulating enough just so you're not going to stall it, pretty much. Okay? So we're going to come in and we're going to start getting comfortable just using the front brake. If it locks up, let go of it, right? I have no problem you guys going past, but I want you guys to get more comfortable where that front brake's going to start sliding and where it's going to start. Oh, Jared, you too. You've done this before with me.
No.
So when you feel it, right, I would like it to lock up and kind of give you that, okay, I know where that edge is and that learning point. Now we're going to be way more comfortable. So let's go with the big bike group. You guys go first. Little bike group, I want you just to go over here and watch what they're doing. There you go. Try to keep that butt back a little more.
Yeah.
There you go. Nice, nice push, Mike. Good job. Nice, nice. There you go.
Yeah.
Like into every turn, I hardly use back brake. I only use front brake.
Really?
Yeah. That's what I was trying to.
I would think that's better though. I know that's better. You want to use that front brake way more because the rear brake's just going to slow you down too much, and it just unsettles the motorcycle. Where the front brake doesn't have that same characteristics attached. He's got 6, I got 7. Solid. So we're going to work on trying to just get, like I said, get comfortable with the rear tire slide. It's a lot of times if you can be comfortable with it, you can just go a little faster, right? Tiptoeing through a corner, keeping the bike straight up and down, and just going through it isn't always the fastest. So if we're going to work. We're gonna try to find a nice spot. I think we'll try to go maybe around this tree. and we're gonna work on just letting that bike slide. So with that, you're gonna hear I'm gonna come into it. I'm gonna give it a good little whop, a kind of a blip of the throttle. That's gonna set me up, right? That's gonna initiate my slide, and I'm gonna go from there from going whop to whoa, and just trying to carry it around. A lot of it's coming from my leg, right? Weighting the bike enough to keep traction, but not too much now where I'm getting too much traction and straighten the bike out. So let's go. All right, here, I'm gonna blip that gas, and that's gonna initiate that initial slide. All I'm doing with that is I'm cracking the throttle where I want it, I'm pulling the clutch in, and I'm dropping it. I'm keeping my body weight up front on the tank, so it's lightening up that rear end, it's keeping that front end solid. And this is where it's a little bit tougher because we have to be more fluid on top of the bike. Right?
Woohoo! Awesome.
So with that, I tried to get up higher, right, where it was a little slipperier. Not enough weight on that rear, or on my foot. Like the one before it, I almost had my foot up off the peg trying to get that weight. With something like that, not enough traction. I need to have more weight on that rear end.
Such a good feature.
Make so many sacrifices. Don't be afraid. Fall over.
Yeah.
Right? I did. It's gonna happen. It's something different, even for me, right? Still learning some things about it. So if you fall, oh well. Push those limits a little bit. Get a little bit more of a blip so that rear tire can slide around. Keep that inside leg tucked up against the bike, right? If it's out here and we fall, now we're doing the splits. We're putting a lot of weight and pressure on that leg. If it's tucked up, we fall. We just kind of fall onto it instead of it twisting and banging your knee up or something like that. Got it?
Sounds good.
Yeah, let's do it. I know a lot of us have worked this corner before, but it's a good one just because it has a lot of different elements to it, and we can kind of work with different things going. A corner like this, unlike our last flat corner where we were actually working on being a little choppy, right? Trying to walk and get that rear tire to slide, get comfortable. With this, we're gonna really try to get more comfortable just being smooth on that gas. And on a corner like this, our transition from standing to sitting is really important. If we're coming into this corner, and first off, if we sit too early, we sit too late, it's gonna mess with us. And then the same thing is if we sit and then kick our leg out and then get on the gas, it's gonna mess with us. We wanna be able to come in standing up, standing up, standing up. And as we go to sit, we sit, leg out, on the gas, all at the same time. You'll actually even hear as I'm going to sit, I'll probably be pre-revving the motorcycle. So as my butt's coming down, I'll be rolling that bike on. And it's not, right? It's kind of a lower RPM lug just to keep that good traction around it. Something you guys can start working on and focusing on a little bit more, right? Because you guys are a little more of an advanced group, is getting more comfortable leaning the bike further. Pushing that bike over, right? With that outside elbow, leaning into it. Because this is one, it's off camber. So if you fall, right, you're falling, 6-7 inches. But if we can get a little more comfortable leaning that bike on something like this, when it comes to a deep rut where we have to lean the bike more, it's gonna be second nature for you guys.
What's up, guys? Holy crap. What's up, guys? Alright, it is 5:26. I've been riding since 10. Training. Woo, I'm dead. I got to learn so much today, and more stuff to work on, which is great. That's always the thing, is learning from the pros and put it in your head. It gives you something to work on. So this was day 1, and I'm gonna be going back for day 2 tomorrow. I'm not sure if I'm gonna split up the videos. My GoPro died at one point, so I'm not sure how much I got in. So I don't know if I'm gonna split the videos up or put it all in one. So I guess we'll find out, huh? But anyways, huge shout out to Anson Maloney though. Man, that guy is crazy. He's crazy on the bike. He's amazing, and I'm drained, and I gotta go back tomorrow and do it all over again. But getting to train what I need and get me prepped for this 2021 season. Sore, dude. My body doesn't act like it used to, that's for sure. But anyways, it went good. Like I said, the track, unfortunately my GoPro died towards the end here, but we went to this back section and it was gnarly. But we're gonna start there tomorrow morning, so you guys will be able to see what I'm talking about, since that's gonna be the first part of the day, being out there, which is gonna be sweet. Yeah, other than that, I'm beat, guys. I'm tired. I have no energy right now. I need to get home, have some steak, and watch some Supercross. I'm gonna miss about 45 minutes of it. But anyways, again, thank you guys for checking out my channel. To my OG subs and newcomers, I appreciate you guys dropping that like button and hitting that sub. It's just gonna be random content, racing, and unfortunately we will be racing with a chest mount in hare scrambles, because AMA changed the rules on us amateurs, apparently, that only the pros or something like that could run the GoPros on their helmets. So I got noticed that there's no mods done to your helmet or you're gonna be DQ'd. So to me, it's worth at least to have some footage for you guys and everything like that. So I will be testing out the chest mount next weekend for my first round of the 2021 season. Hopefully it comes out all right. So I'm giving you guys forewarning that it might not be the best footage because of that, but that's all right. It is what it is. There's nothing I can do about it. I don't make the rules. So but other than that, again, I appreciate you guys, and looking forward to yeah, see how this 2021 season goes. Hopefully I could get bumped up, and by the end of the season, that would be sweet. That's my goal. So let's see if we can get there. And again, I appreciate it, and see you guys on the next one. Peace.